Some of the top comments of the week. Hoo-wah! All right, it's that time of the week. Top 7 comments of the week. As always, we appreciate every single comment. And that is Lupagus, and I'm Onebar.
Absolutely. And yeah, if you want to be on this video next week, leave an amazing comment on one of our vids. Also, subscribe to the channel. And better yet, become a YouTube member. Support us, support yourselves, and you feel good. You feel good doing it.
New member, Jason, has just saddled up. So look at all these members. We appreciate every single one of these guys and ladies. Head over there right on the page. It says join, as little as $2 a month. What else could you ask for?
Wow.
Jason, welcome aboard. All right, let's do comments. Let's get into it right now. Wham Bam, Lanky Man, otherwise known as Patrick Harms, says, I'll probably get crap for this, which he always starts his comments with.
Yeah, well, he's ready.
But I wish we had re-signed Sullivan. I don't think he got a fair chance due to Donato. I think he could have been great under Brian Flores. Chandon Sullivan.
Doesn't Brian Flores not like shorter corners? Wasn't Sullivan like 5'10"? Is he short?
I don't remember.
I mean,
I don't remember. His tenure with the Vikings was short.
Yeah, it was. Let me just take I don't know. Sullivan had a few good moments, but there was other moments where it wasn't just scheme. There was clearly some effort. He lacked effort on some plays, on some tries. And then one time covering or trying to tackle TJ Hawkinson, he just kind of ran over there and did a little shoulder thing. So I saw those kind of things, which makes me think the scheme doesn't really matter as much with Chandon Sullivan. So that's my rebuttal to that.
You could say this for any defensive player last year. I mean, we just talked about it on a video with our linebackers. No one played good in this defense. Was that a player issue? Was that Donatello? Whatever it was. Chandon Sullivan, definitely, that was probably his worst year coming here. I mean, it's not like he was an all-star by any means. He said he could have been great. Probably not, but he probably could have been better with any other defensive coordinator. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's 5'11", so he might fit the floor system. I don't believe he's signed with anybody yet, right? So nobody's wanted this guy. So maybe that tells you what the league thinks of Chandon Sullivan.
Yeah, he'll probably sign for the same thing like Armon Watts did, pretty much free.
Yeah, we'll see. Chandon Sullivan, I don't think it matters to the scheme there.
Joey Hawking, not concerned at all. This is Jordan Addison, if we're concerned about his injury. Not concerned at all. I get the guys we have, even without him in the lineup. His availability will not make or break this team. Will he be a nice addition? Maybe. He's more of a luxury at this point. And Joey nailed it.
I think it all depends what part of it are you concerned about. I'm more concerned about it from Kwesi's standpoint of, you can't have both your two first-round picks miss majority of the season due to injury. That's just not good. That's a bad look for you. And it just gives, it's going to make all the fans turn on you when it comes to drafting. So I think from that standpoint, it's very disappointing. As far as the offense goes, yeah, I get where he's coming from on this one.
Yeah, I mean, he is a luxury. Even if he is healthy week 1 and ready to roll, he probably won't be the number 2 receiver. KJ Osborn, it's going to be tough to crack that early. So he's a luxury. As far as concerned, I mean, Lewis Cine, they're just freak accidents. I mean, the Lewis Cine, got hurt during the season. It's not like he drafted him with this injury. It was a gruesome, gross injury. So I'm not concerned with Kwesi. I'm just concerned that if it lingers into the season, then I'm concerned for Addison. That's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, as far as the offense, I think it's going to work fine without him. But you want this rookie to come in, a guy, your coach deemed a first-day starter. You want to see that, and I think this team needs to have production right away out of this draft class, this new one.
Oh, we need him out there. There's no doubt about it. We need him. Amber Nelson says, what if Miller Lite was outdated? You wouldn't pour that down the drain, would you? And that was talking about Lupagus drinks milk like a month overdue.
No, it was a fact. That actually the sell by date is not you can actually eat food beyond that. But right now, no. Right now, I would throw the Miller Lite away. When I was 19, 20, looking for beer anywhere, yeah, I'd drink it.
You would throw away outdated beer, but you drink your old ass milk?
I don't drink old ass milk if it's the same day. You drink it down.
Going by outdated.
Yeah, it's within a certain time frame. I'm assuming the beer is going to be a couple months overdue. I'll let that go. I can go get some more beer.
I would drink. That would not be an issue. I mean, it could be years. And you know what?
That's why you haven't had a solid poop in years.
Don't care. It's delicious. Would eat it. could be piping hot. Don't care. Jared Metellus needs to get significant snaps this year. Way underrated, whether that's in the slot or 3 safety sets.
He's right. I agree with him 100% on this. I don't think we talk enough about Josh Metellus.
Glimpses we saw of him last year out there. I mean, he looks like a bona fide starter in this league. And I hope so bad that Flores finds a way to get him on the field.
And I wonder if that might be more of even a hybrid linebacker role. Try him, move him up into linebacker. I think he could do it. I mean, when he was throwing on defense, he did great. He was a special team standout all season long, blocking kicks. And then when he's thrust into the starting lineup, he plays great. So he's thrusted in there so hard. And the dude he rises to the occasion. He's a riser. He's basically an erection on the field. And I think Flores will notice this and use him more.
Don't let us fool you. We did not like Josh Metellus at all.
Not when he was drafted.
We're what you call a fair weather fan when it comes to Josh Metellus. We will talk very nice about him now, but we didn't before.
He blossomed.
Well, the big thing is he's a free agent after this year. Harrison Smith could be gone. Could it be the Josh Metellus, Lewis Seen safety duo down the road? This is a big time for him. He can make some money next year, whether that's the Vikings or somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, teams are going to notice him for a special teams ability as well, so he'll be attracted that way in free agency too. So we'll see how much he actually plays on defense, but I do think a role needs to be carved out for this dude.
Oh, that was Jared. All right, next up, Isaac says Naylor will outperform Addison this year. What do you think about them apples?
Wow. That's bold. That's a bold statement.
Is it a bad thing? Yeah, it is. Jalen Naylor cannot outperform Jordan Addison, barring some Addison just not seeing the field because he's injured. Jalen Naylor, everybody loves him. Old Speedy, great nickname. Hope he just comes in and just is a beautiful number 4 and just shows some glimpses. But this would be very bad news.
What is his nickname?
Speedy.
Speedy Naylor?
Hell yeah, it's Speedy Naylor.
Called me that in high school.
No, they didn't. They said, "Hey you, hey you."
No, they didn't. So there's Boom Boom. All right. So Naylor, you said it. I think you hit it. If there's an injury to Addison, then yes, this will happen. Otherwise, no, this will not happen. Yes, Naylor's the talk now, but half the receivers haven't shown up to camp. I do think he ends up being the number 4. And if he makes Jalen Reagor expendable, not make this team, I can see that happening as well. But I do think Addison will outperform him stat-wise when the final stats are revealed at the end of the year.
Yeah, don't forget Jalen Naylor, 9 catches last year, 179, and a touchdown. For old Speedy Naylor. Robbie, I think he's going about 3 weeks in a row. He's gotten a comment on Josh Oliver is as fast and much bigger catch radius than Irv Smith. I think some Vikings fans are underestimating him. I'm expecting him to be a legit receiving threat. I won't be surprised if he quickly becomes a better weapon and matchup problem than KJ freaking Osborn.
I think KJ Osborn's been talked about every one of these comments so far. And I think a lot of fans, initially when the Josh Oliver signing happened, blocking 10 was all the news on him. But then as you read about it more, what he did in college, what he's done already in the mini camps, the OTAs, I think a lot of people are coming around. This guy's going to actually be a receiving threat as well.
Hell yeah. He's going to have a career year and ain't going to take much. I mean, I believe 14 receptions last year. I think that was a season high. Been behind Mark Andrews. This guy's ready. He wants the ball. I mean, he's behind Hawkinson here, but we're going to see a lot of 2 tight ends out there at one time. And Oliver could just be the dude that nobody wants to cover because they all have to put guys on Jefferson, Hawkinson, other guys. Josh is going to be saying, "Hey, I'm wide open, coach. Show me the ball." Woo!
I wouldn't throw him the ball if he's doing that.
Yeah, you're right. Jazz hands.
Yeah. Wow.
No, Josh Oliver. It's not like we're expecting 50 receptions from this guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 40.
And just to be a consistent threat in the passing game, I think he'll be that.
All right, last one. Wolf, I come for the content and stay for the fun facts. Thank you, gentlemen.
I'm glad. You never know at the end of the video how many people are still watching who actually get to hear these fun facts that we dish out. You hope so. You hope that. But the YouTube stats don't tell us that everybody does that.
Lupagus has been doing facts ever since our podcast days, so he's probably done somewhere around like 7,000 facts. So
yeah, I got one coming up at the end of this video as well, so stay tuned for that.
Well, it's the end of the episode. As always, we appreciate all the comments and all of our members there. Once again, thank you, Jason. So Lupagus, you're on.
Yeah. So have you had trouble sleeping lately, Onebar?
No, I usually smell like beer when I go to bed.
Well, if you do, masturbation has been proven to help insomnia.